Hey everybody, happy Saturday night. Let's see. I tried to remind my squad about game night about half an hour in advance. That's probably not enough advance. As a result, nobody showed up, and so I thought I'd shoot a really quick tutorial for you here, because I noticed a lack of onboarding for or onbearding for Greenbeards on YouTube. So, first things first, you wake up in your little pod here, pick your class. Let's see. This guy, mostly short range, can dig through walls, blows stuff up with C4, fun stuff. This guy's got turrets, platform gun. This guy just has more gun, lots of guns, including zip lines, and he's got a really handy shield that keeps bugs off of you. This guy here is the scout. Scout's pretty straightforward. You zip on around with your zip line, get to where you need to go fast, and get away from bugs super fast as well. Alright. I went engineer. It's a personal favorite of mine. Over here on this terminal, you complete various tasks, you get points, you use the points to buy perks, and once you have enough perks, you can equip your favorite loadout over here. That's your like Call of Duty skill tree basically. Let's see. Mine are pretty basic. I like Steve, I like Iron Will, I like blowing up loot bugs. That's like not a top tier skill or anything, that just kinda a personal thing. I don't like shooting loot bugs, they're too cute. Let's see. Oh, and all of your equipment also has stuff you can unlock for it. You'll figure out what your favorite loadouts are eventually. Like, most of the way you're gonna get better at this game is just by playing it. When you first start out, you got some very basic missions here. Like, you start with like a tutorial thing. It's nothing too exciting, like mining for Morkite, etc. There's a lot of different mission types, and you'll get the hang of them pretty quickly. Like, mining is basic. This one, the drill dozer, it's not too complicated. I'm not going to explain every type to you. You're just going to have to learn that by diving in and seeing for yourself. We're going to do a Dreadnought mission in the Azure Wield. I put the difficulty kind of low because it's not... I'm shooting a tutorial. I don't need a lot of challenge. I'm going to be doing a lot of talking. Let's see. This
lovely script
is the seasonal board. You come here, and after you complete missions, you'll gain experience to unlock these nice little perks on your battle pass type deal. And you get script, which allows you to unlock various things over here. Anything cool I can unlock? Ooh, I do like the revolver. I like victory moves.
Oh yeah.
I usually go for the cosmetic stuff. Like, minerals aren't important, but I go for the cosmetic stuff I play with the most. I'm usually gunner or engineer, so that's where I lean. Over here, you can see all your cosmetic items and the things you just unlocked, like this sweet engineer victory move. Ah, that's adorable. Thumbs up all around. You can buy new cosmetics over here, or you can unlock them through various things you do on Hoxie's. Hoxie's is that planet out there. Well, planet, asteroid, not sure what it is, but it's filled with minerals. Rocks and stones, that sort of thing. These are deep dives. This is the forge. None of those things matter to you. Not as a Greenbeard. You'll get to them eventually, and there'll be lots of fun. This is Lloyd. He's your best friend.
Rock and stone.
That was the V button. So, the V button is the most important button in the game. Whenever you see a friendly dwarf,
Rockety rockin' stone.
you give him a rock and stone. Give him a salute. Thanks, Lloyd. You slap the gnome. Tip Lloyd for doing a good job. Let's see. There are beers. Most of these beers don't have any side effects. The today's special does. And you can see it there on the right. 100% more gold when mining. So, maybe you have enough barley bulbs for that, maybe you don't. I've got loads. Like, I can always afford that. So let's go ahead and get some pots of gold. While he's pouring, I usually pump up the fat beats in the jukebox.
My first love.
This is a good one. Alright. Get your friends on the dance floor, do a little boogie. Give a toast with the V button again. Drink it up. And then you're ready for your mission. Slap the dice. Always slap the dice. It's good luck. Alright, now your mission has a main objective, and it's got some side objectives. The main objective in this case is kill the dreadnoughts. Side objective is collect bolo caps. It's always collect something, usually. Like, I can't think of any side objective that isn't collect something. And they all tend to be a little special and a little weird. You'll get the hang of it. You find one thing and then you know what to do for the rest of the game. Like fossils, ebo nuts, gunk seeds. Ebo nuts are in hard shells, gunk seeds are on the ceiling. Bolo caps are these little purple little mushroom looking things. They're usually pretty easy to find.
Next round is on me.
This is Bosco. He comes along in solo. He makes solo possible, basically. Oop.
Take those big bastards out before they force us to shut down operations in the area. And try to make it back with most of your limbs still attached.
Alright, that's gold.
Help me with the minerals here.
You mine the gold, and you use the gold to buy things. Pretty self-explanatory. Doesn't have any effect in the mission, you just have gold as a resource. Oh. This is a new guy they introduced in the new season. A septic spreader.
Red or dead.
He tries to spit on you, and it's filled with acid. That's a little guy, he's a swarmer.
Alien. Go.
If the swarmers are green, that means there's a breeder nearby. These guys are not green, so once they pop, they're gone. Oh, and that's where they came from. These holes in the ground. If you step too close, swarmers pop out.
Bosco, mine it.
That up there is nitra. Nitra means ammo. You want as much as that as you can carry. It's the
Bag's full. Can't carry it.
usually one of the things that determines whether or not you're going to succeed in the mission. Alright. I am full up on gold. I can carry 40. There's some perks that let you carry more. But 40 is what I got. Press the C button. You call Molly over here. This is Molly. She's a mule. Take the gold, you put it in Molly with the E button, put the nitra in her. Basically, every single thing you pick up goes into Molly, except for red sugar. Red sugar is health. If you're hurt, you eat the red sugar, it makes you feel better. Now, the mission I selected is in the Azure Wield. Azure Wield is shiny. That's the deal with the Azure Wield. That was a basic grunt here. Yeah, every biome has something special. The main deal about the Azure Wield is there are lots of confusing shiny things to distract you. Like, Bloopy fruits, and Pulsa stick pods, and what is that? Nectarines. Like, none of those things matter, but they're bright and distracting. They look like shiny glowing eyes most of the time. Oh, and what do we have here? This is a special
Help me
mineral.
mine this.
Umanite. There are lots of different special minerals. You'll get to know them all. Bismore is the rarest one I find. It's the one I'm always out of. Those are necessary for unlocking things.
Mine it.
Let's see. You're playing solo, you can use the pointer, left control, to tell Bosco to do things for you. He can do just about anything. He's real smart, and he can even shoot things for you. These, over here, are loot bugs. I've got a perk that makes them explode when I get too close. Because I hate shooting them. But, because I love you,
Sorry, little.
I'm going to shoot
Your
one
own
just so you can
property,
see what it's like.
please.
Poor guy. I didn't mean to do that. Pet, pet, pet. Alright. What else we got? Oh. I hear rumbling and shaking. I don't see any side effect of
Time
that,
to find Molly. Molly.
but I do hear
Sentry gun
bugs.
needs assembling.
I'm gonna set up a turret. That'll just help keep me aware of
Ready.
anything that's
Assembling.
heading my way.
Attention.
Speaking of heading my way,
Clear the marked zone. Step on it.
as of Season 3, meteors tend to fall. It's part of the Plague Fall expansion. Now, this is not necessary content, but it's fun,
Now.
so we're gonna do it. Let's talk about your loadouts for a second. See this thing? This is my secondary weapon. I've got a beam cannon. I think Engineer starts out with a grenade launcher. This is my primary weapon. It's a smart gun. I could go into details, but each class has 3 main weapons and 3 secondary weapons as of Season 4. You also have a mobility device. Engineers get a platform gun. You can do all sorts of cool things with them. You can even unlock a perk to give you a softer, squishier landing so you don't hurt yourself with fall damage. Pretty cool, right? And then you've got your special weapon. My special thing. Scouts get a flare gun, gunners get a shield, I get turrets, drillers get C4. C4s are fantastic if you like blowing
You
up your
eyeballing
friends.
me?
They blow up other things as well, I'm told, but I'm not so familiar with it. Alright. So,
Rock cracking
these
tools
things
are
drop.
on your way.
you can call a rock cracking pod. We're gonna hook that up, and we're gonna destroy it. What's that's gonna do is basically call a horde of bad guys at us. I say bad guys. They're called glyphids.
Mining is hard work. Good
They're not
people.
too bad. They're just, bugs. Whatever. You're aliens. Typical xenomorphs.
One sentry gun ready to be built. All of them.
Always keep your ears open. You probably heard those guys coming, right?
Sentry's done. Go get him, boy.
Everyone's got a particular little squeal. You'll get used to it. You'll get used to hearing various sound cues. It's not too important.
One sentry gun ready to be built.
I mean, it's usually just shoot the things.
Oh,
Very few problems can't be solved without shooting. Alright. So this is how you place pipes and wires. Press E over here, drag it to some place where it safely
There
fits.
are multiple meteor fragments headed your way. We'll
More
mark
meteor
those
fragments.
applications as accurately as possible.
Okay.
it's burns. Hammer connected.
And then you hook that up. What is going on? I didn't even know you could have multiple meteor events. Learn something new every day. Every run is different. Maybe it's trying to punish me for loitering in here too long. Alright, these little guys, also part of Season 3, you can smash open. And, if you're lucky, they've got a plague heart. I bet this guy has a plague heart. Some of these have to have a plague heart, right? Molly! Some sort of fiendish technology makes Molly constantly get in the way.
I smell bacon.
Oh, this is dirt.
Get to work.
There's something on the other side of the dirt. You don't know what it is, it's usually a tunnel. Sorry, it's almost always a tunnel. I made it sound like there might be, you know, treasure back there. Maybe there's treasure in the tunnel, I don't know. I am not the king of all tunnels, just this one. Alright.
Follow me.
This lava is hurting my feet. I'll stand on a platform to make it slightly less annoying.
One platform, ready to use.
Alright.
All rock crackers attached. You can start them up when ready.
Rock cracker pod connected
Alright,
and ready.
once you attach the rock crackers, hold E, hook them up.
My boots, my
Maybe
claw
take a
boots.
little breather before you hook up that last one. Make sure you have everything you need. I think I have all the nitra in here. There's some gold. Bosco can mine that. I don't have enough for another ammo drop. On a harder difficulty, I'd say don't start this up. But whatever, we're yellowing it.
Rock cracking is a go. Stand by. I'm sure you will have company soon.
Okay. Buggers are gonna come from every which direction, and it's our job to keep them off of this. And there are two of those. Might be easier with friends, but I've got turrets. Who needs friends?
Reloading.
Keep my sentries loaded. Keep these repaired. I hear noises. There you are.
I like your mother dead.
Smart rifle's fun. It locks on pretty much automatically. Oop. Just mouse over your target and it'll lock onto it. Ooh! I wanted to turn him into a Steve. Eventually we'll get a Glyphid card and I'll show you what a Steve is. Steve is basically a grunt you made into a friend. You want to turn a slasher or a guard into a friend. You have to have the Beastmaster perk, but it's probably the best perk in the universe.
Meteor has been cracked. Remember to deposit the sample.
And here's our gift for doing that extra mission. Like, none of that was mandatory. Like, maybe skip it if you don't feel like you can handle it. But,
Ouch,
I mean,
ouch, ouch.
real dwarves just don't skip things now, do they?
I made a platform.
Skipping things is more of a elf thing. Alright. Get these into Molly. Because if you don't, see that little yellow meter filling up at the bottom? That's rockpox. That's the new disease that came with the game, Season 3 Plaguefall. You can hear your heartbeat beating a little faster. You think I'm gonna die? I'm not. I'll be fine. You just get covered in rockpox. It slowly hurts you, but you can mash A and T to
All
get out.
Hiveguard secure. Excellent work.
Not really the end of the earth. Or the end of Hoxie's anyway. Crop up. Another special mineral.
Yeah, give me some sugar. Hit
This
right.
is some kind of flying manta ray. I'll figure out what the name is once I get off. but you can catch them and ride on them. They're fun. Obula Cave Angels. They're unique to this biome, but they're fun. Alright. Do I know where I'm going? No, but if I wanted to, I can check the terrain scanner with tab. Gives you a 3D map that is somehow very handy. Like, I've seen 3D maps go very poorly. That one's pretty easy to navigate, super straightforward. There's not a lot on there to confuse you. Oh, shit! Well, I've fallen in a crevasse. These things happen. Moving on. I don't know where I am, but here I am. It's all connected somehow. I hear a bunch of stuff over here.
Take that! Sentry gun needs assembling.
Alright. You seem to like coming out of that hole,
Sentry off.
so that'll keep them off my hair while I mine this crop. You mine things by right-clicking, or with Bosco, hold left control
Bosco,
and click and tell him to do it for you. Playing solo, always have him do everything for you. I don't think he can collect barley bulbs though. These are the things that give you that special beard, like the pot of gold we got.
Help me mine.
Get the nitra. Pot of gold gives you extra gold. Twice as much. See, I just got like 23, 16.
Time for deposit.
That's a lot of gold for one pickup. I think it only counts if you mine it though. Like, I don't know if you get the same amount from Bosco. And I don't think you get the same amount from terrain destruction either, like C4. That there is our
Bosco,
objective.
What is that?
It's a glyphid cocoon. That is filled with a dreadnought. I hear more trouble.
Heads up, team.
My
A meteor
goodness.
is about to impact your area. Clear the impact zone immediately.
I can't tell if I'm in the impact zone. I'm just gonna keep running. Oh. My guy. Killed one of my sweet mana rays. Alright, what is going on? I half expect my game to be glitched. I've never seen 3 meteorites let or 2 meteorites let alone 3. Oh my god. We do this rock cracker. I'm gonna have to protect that area over there. I have to be real careful not to shoot that while I'm shooting things, otherwise I've got a boss fight on top of the rock cracking. Like, honestly, it's just a bad idea to do it, but I'm gonna do it. Because, you know, I'm a dwarf. Like, you want not doing stuff, be an elf.
Go! Get to work! Platform up!
Of all the most inconvenient places to put this. Platform guns are real handy for this. This would be really hard for a scout or a gunner. Drillers, super easy mode for going where you want to go. You just dig through everything. And you just have a straight line to worry about. Where am I going? This is supposed to go up there. I could pay attention, you know. That would probably make things go better. These, I forget what they are. Goopy fruits, something like that.
Jackhammer in place.
There we go. Got a little weird with that one. That's fine. Alright. Sentry gun over here.
Sentry armed.
I'm gonna be in this room for a while, so I gotta pick some decent places to put things.
One sentry gun ready to be built.
I like here and here.
Rock and roll.
That way, this gun's kind of defending that place up there, this gun's defending that place down there. If I stay in the middle, the sentry guns aren't gonna hurt me. Oh, that was a Mactera. A Mactera Trijaw, to be specific. They shoot a bunch of goop at you. They're airborne. Where's the button to...
Team Rock seriously need to invest in on my
there. X gets Bosco to stop doing whatever he's doing. Comes in handy when you accidentally tell him to shine a light on something. Can I put this anywhere, please? Alright, maybe I have to do a little mining. The entire universe is mineable. What is going on? Is everything in the way? Is life difficult? Have I broken this game? That's great for a tutorial video, you know.
Platforms place.
Yeah, this is a perfect spot to put it. It's just not working. Alright, the game doesn't normally bug like this. I've noticed some weird effects when I'm streaming, but like, I've got hundreds of hours in this game and don't usually see any problems. So we're gonna pretend that doesn't exist. I already did one of these anyway. And instead, how about we just fight this thing? Now the little eyeball in my hand with this guy. What is going on over here? Let's take a look. Survey our surroundings before we pop the boss. And now let's pop the boss. Wake up. You do that with a gun. Okay, this guy's pretty basic. Alright, you shoot him in the butt. And he shoots you in the face. Where have I gone? This is not where my sentry guns are. This is the wrong way to go. I have a grenade. My grenades are these little drones that cause problems. When his health bar turns gray like this, he's invincible. When it's yellow like that, he's armored.
Inventory is full.
When he's unarmored, his butt's exposed and you can hit the weak spot for massive damage. Load up. Where are you? Alright.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Tends to be a little rougher on harder difficulties and before you've unlocked a bunch of perks. If you actually struggle with that, don't feel bad. Like, you're either playing on a harder difficulty or you haven't unlocked the millions of things I have, or you definitely don't have the rad tools at my disposal. But dying is not anything to be ashamed of. I keep going down, and it's always a bad idea.
Platform.
Wait, I hear something. I don't know what that is. I hear beeping. There it is. This is a backpack. You update your terrain scanner, and you can find...
Transfer done. Terrain scanner has been updated.
You can find where some poor dwarf died. Use the terrain scanner. Yeah, you see that plus over there? Looks like it's up by the rock cracker pods, I think. Now, how did I get down here? From up there, it looks like. Staircasing is pretty much the way you get around as a solo engineer. When you're not a solo engineer, what your job is to do is to put a platform
I made a platform
under these things so that the scout can do his job, which is zipline up there and get them. Bosco's my scout. He can do it. Alright. So I think the train scanner said right around here, right? Ooh, no. Down that way? Alright. We're finding it. Backpacks are cool. Backpacks are good. You've got infinite time to do your missions, unless you're doing a point extraction. Mining for quarks. You do not have infinite time there. You technically do, but you really don't.
Not ready yet.
It's the only mission that gets progressively harder as time goes on. Although this one keeps trying to drop meteorites on me, but I think that's just a personal grudge. Maybe I didn't tip Lloyd enough. Maybe I didn't rock and stone.
Rock and stone?
Again, press V to rock and stone.
Brother.
Is the most important thing you can do in any mission. Because if you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home. They're just the rules, I don't write them. Oh, that is not the correct way.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
So I am especially lost in this cave. And that's part of the fun. Having no idea how to get where you're going. Winding up in a bunch of trouble. Getting eaten by cave leeches. You'll discover those on your own. I don't want to spoil the surprise on those. Like, either they'll get me or you'll see them for yourself. They're wonderful. Alright. Drain scanner. Up. It looks like it's up here.
I should call for the mule.
There we go. Alright, I should call for them. Oh, there you are.
Go fetch. All good things come to those who wait, like dual flamethrowers and beer.
This game has excellent banter. Like, the things your dwarves say, and they keep adding new ones. I think they do it every season. Alright. Here is the, I don't know, the armor of some poor dead dwarf. It gives you something. I got a cosmetic item. A combat cleaner. That sounds like an awesome mustache. Alright. These are bolo caps. I don't know if I pointed them out. You might have noticed me collecting them. Alright. Now there's one more egg somewhere. Oh, on the opposite side of the world.
Platform.
Let's see. How am I getting through this wall? I'm not. I'm going this way. Alright, I feel like I'm heading in the right direction. Egg. Alright, this is the part of the video where I get lost for 50 minutes. Hi, little guy. Some bugs are good bugs. If I was a driller, I would go right through here. It seems like these steps here. Now, the map generation in this game is really good. I've very rarely like pulled out of a mission because like of an unfair map. Out of like 100 missions, I've done it like once, and it's because I gave up after like an hour of trying to find the one thing I couldn't find. The map should have more than enough resources to complete every objective.
Gotta wait for the recharge.
Alright. How am I not getting where I need to be? Is this the hole? It's the hole. I can see the egg. Oop. This is a spitball infector. They're pretty nasty guys. They hit really hard.
Help me with the minerals here.
I didn't have to really worry about that too much. Alright.
I'm totally loaded. Moscow, mine it.
Alright. Nitra's good. Nitra is always good. Nitra equals ammo, never forget that. And I'll show you how Nitra equals ammo in just a second here. Oh hey! It's Prince Evie. Welcome to my tutorial video. How have you been?
One sentry gun ready to be built. Ready to shoot.
I hear things. I can't see things. Where's Molly?
Damn minecart on legs. Where is it?
I hear it. There it is.
That's it. That's the tin can is surely hungry today.
Alright, I've got more than enough for an ammo drop. Let me show you how you do that. If you press 5, you can call down a resupply.
We ordered a resupply.
Stand back, supply pod inbound.
Armed and ready.
Resupplies come from the sky. They drill a hole, drop in here. You're playing multiplayer. I assume with a full squadron of 4, only ever grab 1. You're playing solo, all those are yours and you can go nuts. Like, I mean, sometimes there may be special circumstances, but you're probably not in them. So, only grab 1 if you're playing multiplayer. I mean, above all else, if you're playing multiplayer, just communicate with your team. Okay, this guy is a Hiveguard. First, he pops up some friends. These guys. Take out his friends. And then this guy yells, and then he gets little weak spots that pop up. Oop. Ow. He bit me. those weak points. And his butt opens up. His butt's very weak. Want to do all sorts of things to his butt.
One less obstacle to reloading.
Alright. There we go. Let me see if I can get away with
Some more crates.
loading this up.
Oh yeah.
I don't really have a good loadout for this guy. Like, my best weapon for this guy is the beam cannon. The smart rifle is not good for targeting weak spots. My grenades are not good for targeting weak spots. This guy is kind of my counterplay. Alright. One more round of his little minions.
I could do this all day.
The biggest problem I'm gonna have is running out of ammo with this guy, I think. There you go. Bosco, you're in the way. There we go.
Wiped out for now. Good work, team.
And we did it.
When you're ready.
We completed the main objective.
Inventory is full.
Stan the Sentryman, howdy, how's your day, he says. My day's going pretty good. I forgot to remind my squad early enough that we were playing this, and I think they all kind of forgot. I asked them if they were down on Saturday, they said yeah, and then it was radio silence till half an hour before we started, so I'm shooting a tutorial. Thanks for dropping by. Alright. So, I completed the main objective, but you don't have to leave just yet. I never leave unless I complete both objectives, the main and the secondary. But man, this is a hard place to find bolo caps in, so maybe I'll leave to just keep this tutorial slow, but I only need a few more.
Hate to wait for flare charging. Go!
Alright, get me out of here. It's not too hard to mine through. It's just a pain. Roller is my least favorite class, and that's usually his work. And all that, all I've done is bring myself back here. Now, I believe I ran through here and fell down that crevasse. And there it is. Yeah. Fool me once, crevasse. Okay. Nice. Ah, it's empty. Okay. Whatever. This is a tutorial. You don't want to see me look for mushrooms for half an hour. So, when you've completed your objective, and pretend I did, call the drop pod. Now, let's see. The drop pod usually arrives somewhere far from where you are. If the map you're on is as cute and confusing as this one, I recommend following Molly. Molly will leave little green flashing waypoints that'll take you where you need to go.
Departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
But every now and then, Molly will take some weird path that you cannot follow. And I think it's personal, frankly.
Platform up.
Once you call the drop pod, lots of things are going to be coming after you. Or at least they would on harder difficulties. There they are. Follow Molly to the drop pod. You cannot get in until Molly is in. You can, however, deposit stuff in the side of Molly, or the drop pod.
Drop departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Once Molly's loaded up, you can hop into.
Launch sequence. Rock Galactic, thanks you for your good work.
You give it rock and stone and you head back to base.
Extraction commencing. Good work.
And that is your basic example of a deep rock mission. Come here in the shiny green lights, do your fanciest wind move. You don't control that. Well, you control it. You pick which wind move to do. I always have mine set on random, so it does something cool every time. Something different every time. Let's see. As far as stats go, they almost never matter. Like, you get cool stuff, you get experience. Like, the more you do, the better stuff you get. Let's see. How many enemies you killed, how much you mined, how many people you revived, and how many times you were down. This is how difficult it was. The cave complexity. Like, ours was only half, like a 2. If it was a 3, it'd be real confusing. And this is like distance run. Or cave distance? Anyway. You level up. Sometimes you get seasonal bonuses. You've got special objectives to complete. There's so much in this game. And like, no tutorial is going to tell you everything. You're just going to have to play and experience it yourself. Because every single mission is different.
Welcome back.
It all gets real weird. There's Bismore, that's my stuff.
You've lost contact with 2 mineheads at the polar region since your last insertion. Keep fighting, miners.
Well, this is interesting. This seems to be a special mission for Season 4. I'm curious what that would be like. But, unfortunately, well, fortunately for you, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to call it quits here. Thanks for watching my tutorial. If you watched on Twitch, please follow. If you watched on YouTube, like and subscribe. Any money I do make is going to go to improving the quality of this channel. I just ordered a new mic, so I'm not going to sound like I'm in a tin can anymore. That said, have a great day, and you know what? If you are watching me live, stick around. I'm going to stream some demos, I think. Alright. Have a good day, everybody.